This short video is just to give you a story about a lad what came to me the other day, inquired about boxing, okay? Two times, we had a conversation on the phone. He says he don't want to compete or fight, never done boxing before, other than a boxercise class, and he wants to brush upon his technique. So what I've done with this short video is just to show you what you can achieve in 40 minutes of coaching, okay? What I'm going to show you in the first section of the video is me allowing him to express, okay, himself on a punch bag, so I could see for the first time what he actually can do as regards boxing. What does it look like? Because what tends to happen in boxing is guys are taught how to box, but a lot of them are taught like robots. What I like to do is find out how they express themselves with their hands and look at the footwork, okay, then work off that. Because sometimes the best type of fighters are the ones what are just relaxed, can express themselves, can throw with their hands down, low guard, you know, depending on what style they are or what kind of flow they generally have. Okay, so I'm going to show you the first part of the video. So in this very short video, I've never ever worked with Omar before. This is his first ever time of expressing himself on a punch bag. And what I'm looking at here is to see how he actually expresses himself on the punch bag. He said he'd done a boxercise class before, but boxercise is actually not boxing. So as you can see from this short clip, you could quite easily say, what the hell? Right, so as you can see from the first part of the video, Omar has not got much clue. So rather than criticize, laugh, while I was watching him, it was a case of how do I kind of now put him through a little form of the coaching process. Okay, and what I did in the video is just kind of brush up, put him in a stance, give him a basic high guard, okay, and then again continued to work on his technique. Do remember, he's never boxed before, okay, other than a boxercise class with a fitness instructor, which is not boxing as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I put him through a few little bits of drills, okay, which will help him with his feet, and encouraged him to keep a very high guard, keep his elbows in. This is the next part of the video. In this next clip, what I've done is gone through a basic stance with Omar and done some basic footwork with him, and all I'm trying to do is get him to measure a little bit of distance using the most basicest punch in boxing, which is the jab, okay, whether it be orthodox or southpaw. In this case it's an orthodox jab. So get him to measure, work from his basic stance, which is not brilliant, not perfect, don't want it perfect, just want him to get a little bit of a flow going on. Got to tuck his elbows in. As you can see, he has a tendency to jump in with his jab. He just needs to relax his feet, bend at his knees and glide his way in and start to understand a little bit about measuring. So just touching the bag with the end of his fist, okay, and he's got to learn to keep his hands up as well. Again, remember, what you must highlight here is that the first time, it's his first ever session, okay, he's not used to a boxing environment, and we've got him to this place within 25 minutes, okay, just helping him to relax and still expressing himself and relaxing. The latter part of the video is just allowing him to throw the same combination on the punch bag, moving around the bag, getting him used to throwing his combination and planting his feet, then actually moving. Just simple, repetitious things. As I said, I could criticize him, and most coaches would criticize him, and I know probably most people are laughing at him through the first video we're actually showing. However, I don't work like that. I know there's a coaching process. I know I have to have a vision what's far beyond what I actually see in front of me, okay, to develop somebody if they want to learn the skills, okay, or if they just want to get better, turn into a better fighter. In this latter part of the video, what I'm doing is going and recapping over certain things what I started with Omar. Okay, again, I'm just going over the basic technique. You know, I don't expect him to pick up boxing in one session. He needs at least, you know, at least 12,000 hours. Okay, that's what I believe. They always say 10,000 hours. I believe 12,000 hours to pick up the skill set which will allow him to be somebody who can just execute things without even thinking about it. Okay, so yeah, still making a lot of mistakes in the video, but you know, I'm just trying to make him flow. Okay, his guard, his elbows, he's got to keep his elbows tucked, he's got to work from a stance, not too square on to the bag. He's got to rotate at his right hip when he's throwing that right hand. He's got to try not to loop the right hand, even though that is a punch, that's not a problem. But at this stage, just going in, doing the basics, he's leaning over his front foot, okay, which would leave him open if it's somebody who knows what they're doing for an uppercut, okay, right towards his chin. So yeah, we're just going over the basics, okay. But what I will applaud Omar for is the fact that in that short space of time, he's gone from where he was to where he was. He just needs to practice. Alright, so my outro to this video is this, simple. If you want to learn boxing and you have the patience and you want to work with somebody who has a vision for you as an individual, okay, and will help you and encourage you to develop your skills in boxing, whatever level you're coming from. As I said, it's not about discouraging, it's about encouraging. Whether you want to fight, whether you just want to learn it as a new form of skill, or whether you want to actually live that life of a fighter, what you need to then do is just get in touch with me at info@cptuk.co.uk, or alternatively you can visit my website, which is www.martingooden.co.uk or www.cptperformance.com, and put your name and your email address in the data capture, and then that will allow you to do is subscribe to my channel. And not only that, you'll get information on what we actually do, and not only that, you will also get some bits of knowledge to do with training, diet, up and coming fights, and mindset as well. All right, thank you very much for pressing play. Have an amazing day. Bye for now.